Title: The Ant and the Grasshopper. Once upon a time, in a lush green meadow, there lived a diligent ant named Abby and a carefree grasshopper named Gary. Abby was known for her hard work and foresight, while Gary was known for his love of music and his tendency to procrastinate. All summer long, Abby worked tirelessly. She collected food and stored it in her underground home, preparing for the cold winter months. While she toiled away, Gary spent his days singing, dancing, and basking in the warm sunshine. One sunny afternoon, as Abby was carrying a heavy grain of wheat back to her nest, she saw Gary lounging on a blade of grass playing his fiddle. He called out to her, "Abby, why do you work so hard? Come and enjoy the sunshine with me." Abby paused and replied, "I'm preparing for winter, Gary. When the cold comes and the food is scarce, I will have enough to survive. You should do the same." Gary laughed and shrugged. "There's plenty of time for that. Winter is far away. Why worry now?" Abby shook her head and continued her work, while Gary resumed his music and play. As the weeks passed, the days grew shorter and the weather colder. Abby's storeroom was filled with food, and she felt ready for the winter. Gary, on the other hand, had nothing stored. The once vibrant meadow was now barren, covered in a thick blanket of snow. One frosty evening, Gary, shivering and hungry, knocked on Abby's door. When she opened it, he looked at her with pleading eyes. "Abby, I have no food and nowhere to stay. Please help me." Abby felt a pang of sympathy for Gary. Despite his earlier disregard for her advice, she invited him in and shared her food with him. She offered him warmth and shelter for the winter, teaching him a valuable lesson in the process. "Thank you, Abby," Gary said with gratitude. "I realize now that I should have prepared for the winter instead of wasting my time. I promise to be more like you in the future." Abby smiled kindly and replied, "It's never too late to learn, Gary. Hard work and planning are important, but so is helping others in need." From that day on, Gary changed his ways. He worked hard alongside Abby, preparing for the future while still enjoying his music in moderation. The two became close friends, supporting each other through the seasons. The moral of the story: hard work and planning for the future are essential, but so is compassion and generosity. By balancing diligence with kindness, we can create a more fulfilling and harmonious life.